Want to change your life? I don't mean someday. Not when everything is perfect, I mean right now. Because the life you're living today is a direct result of the thoughts you repeated yesterday. Think about it. Every habit you have, every result you see, every single limitation you feel, it all started as a thought, a belief you accepted, a story you told yourself over and over, a mindset you practiced without even realizing it. And here's the hard truth, the one most people try to avoid: nothing changes until you change. You don't need a new year for a fresh start. You don't need a new job. You don't even need new people around you. What you need is a new mind. The moment you change how you think, you change how you act. The moment you change how you act, you change how you live. So, right now, I want you to ask yourself a serious question. What thoughts are running your life? Are you thinking like a winner, or like someone who's already decided to lose? Are you thinking in possibilities, or are you just collecting excuses? Let me tell you something incredibly powerful. Your mind believes what you tell it, again and again and again. But here's the amazing part. The same mind that limits you is the very same mind that can set you free. That's why you see some people with less talent win. It's why some people with fewer resources succeed. And it's why some people who have every advantage still fail. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about luck. It's about how you think when things get hard. Because life will test you. Life will put pressure on you. Life will absolutely try to break you. And when it does, your mindset decides everything. A weak mind says, "Why is this happening to me?" A strong mind asks, "What is this trying to teach me? This is happening for me." A weak mind looks for comfort. A strong mind looks for growth. A weak mind quits when it starts to hurt. If you want a different life, you must first become a different thinker. You can't think small and expect to get big results. You can't think average and expect to live an extraordinary life. The change begins in your mind. It happens the moment you stop saying "I can't" and you start asking "How can I?" The moment you stop waiting for motivation to strike and start building discipline. The moment you stop blaming your circumstances and start taking radical responsibility. Because responsibility is power. When you accept that your life is your responsibility, you take back control. You stop waiting for someone to save you. You stop just hoping things will get better. You start acting. Let's be completely honest. Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they lack belief. They quit mentally long before they ever quit physically. They talk themselves out of success before they even begin. They convince themselves to stay small, to play it safe. They let fear make all the decisions. Fear of failure. But I'm telling you, everything you want is on the other side of that discomfort. Growth feels uncomfortable. Discipline feels uncomfortable. Change feels uncomfortable. But staying the same, staying stuck, living with a lifetime of regret, that hurts so much more. So the question isn't whether it will be hard. The question is, which hard are you choosing? You have to train your mind every single day. Just like your body needs exercise, your mind needs repetition. You build confidence, action by action. You don't wake up disciplined. You practice discipline, choice by choice. You don't wake up focused. You train your focus. That's why you have to consume messages like this every day. Not just for entertainment, but for conditioning. Because the world is constantly programming you. Social media, the news, negative people, doubt, fear. If you don't consciously control what goes into your mind, you will lose control of your life. Guard your thoughts. Protect your mindset like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. Choose what you feed your brain. Instead of "I'm so tired," try saying "I'm building my strength." Instead of "This is too hard," say "This challenge is making me better." Instead of "I'm so far behind," say "I'm right on time for my own journey." You stop negotiating with your own weaknesses. You stop making excuses for yourself. You stop settling for less than you deserve. You raise your standards, not because you're arrogant, but because you finally understand this one simple truth. You become what you repeatedly think about. Take a look at your life right now. Everything you see, your habits, your income, your relationships, your health, they are all reflections of your current mindset. If you don't like what you see, don't hate yourself. Because champions are not built on the easy days. They are forged on the days when quitting feels like the most reasonable option, but they don't. On the days when the mind screams stop, but their heart whispers keep going. That's when character is formed. That's when self-respect is earned. Because when you truly believe in yourself, you move differently, you speak differently, you work differently. You stop chasing approval and you start chasing progress.